Osime Brown! Free Osime Brown!
Solidarity for my brother Osime Brown that was wrongly convicted by joint enterprise for mobile phone theft and he's sentenced to 5 years. He's autistic and as Asperger's. They haven't taken none of that into account, so giving him 5 years for mobile phone that he didn't take underneath a joint enterprise. He's been self-harming in prison, and under that they're planning to deport him after his prison sentence for a mobile phone that he didn't take. They've disregarded his autism and his Asperger's, his mental health has not been taken into consideration, and he's suffering in a prison. And we're here to demand justice for Osime. He should not be there. He didn't do the crime that he was convicted of. Being black and autistic is not a crime. We should not be here standing up today. And we're here to demand justice with our family. We've been suffering for 2 years. 2 years he's been suffering in prison for joint enterprise for a mobile phone that he didn't even take. He's autistic, he's suffering, he's having meltdown, he's self-harming, he's trying to commit suicide for something he hasn't done. 5 years. And we're here to demand justice for him. Our entire family have been, it's like we've been having something on our neck, we cannot breathe, we're suffocating. A member that we love is locked up for no reason. And then on top of that, they want to send an autistic man home, to send the autistic man to a place that he left when he was 2 years old. His family is here, he needs our support. Justice for Osime Brown. Justice. Free Osime Brown.
Free Osime Brown! 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 Free Osime Brown!
There are things I wish were not real, and there are things I wish were not true. There are things I wish I did not have to say, or things I wish I did not have to do. Sadly, I found out that being a black person in this country can become a life sentence to grief. To be a black boy can be like walking a knife's edge, being in a nightmare, being in a school system hell-bent and failing you, in a social care system unable to treat you like a real person, on the street, chased by police looking and straining for a cause against you, to criminalize you, being given solicitor to represent you who are not concerned about your innocence or justice. But only how quickly they can get out the door and into the bank to cash the legal aid check. In a court system with hostile judge, weary and tired, with deaf ears, and who have already made their minds up. From the beginning, they saw your youth, your maleness, and your shade of skin. Guilty, you are perplexed, confused, your autistic mind kicks in as you ask yourself, why don't they love me? What have I done? Mom, I haven't done anything. The worst of the nightmare is yet to come. As you find yourself in a cage with mean-spirited, bitter and twisted, women and men as prison guards with only one purpose: to show you that they are gods and goddesses with powers and immunity to inflict pain, punish, and abuse you. And you are scum. The nightmare continues, and you still cannot wake. They want to deport you to a country you don't know, where you had mom with your autistic relativism. What? When they deport me to Jamaica, what number bus I need to catch to see you in Dudley? The nightmare intensifies because mom is crying and mom can't stop herself from crying. That's the story of my son, Osime, from start to finish. It's a nightmare being blackmailed with autistic, and that in one of the richest and most developed country in the world. My autistic son is languishing because he was born black and autistic. There is no crime, no government platitude will rectify injustice. It will take the moral law and the arts of kind and generous people. That's who you are. No, you use love. Don't be afraid to speak out. Silence is violence. When one domino starts to fall, it will fall and others hearers of injustice. Thank you for your great support and compassion. I don't think that one action or one protest can necessarily solve the problem we face today. But in the words of the late Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther star, every person makes a seed grow. One person comes in and water it, and another person till the soil. But you know you are making an impact on the world. You know you are changing someone's mind and making someone think a little harder. At the same time, you know evil is always rampant. You know it's always happening. Free Osime Brown, free Osime. My son needs your help. He's autistic, severely autistic. He don't even know where Jamaica is. He's asking if he can take a bus to see his mother. Please, the system has failed him. It's failed him no matter how good a government or governmental department is. There are blind spots, and we have to attack the injustices and get ourselves to be free. We are not in chains, but we are chained with pens and paper. Please help our son. God bless you.
Can I say thank you very much for all your efforts and what you've done for Osime. Some of you only see on Facebook and so forth, but the thing is that you're human, and that shows because of the people that are here today. I'd like to talk mainly about the autism side of things, because autism does not belong to one individual. It belongs to every race on planet Earth. Any one of us can be autistic. And unfortunately, when this do happen, the system itself failed because they never ever prepared for anything. Too many times children in this country has failed, and we've been told the same thing over and over again. Oh, lesson has been learned. We have learned this and we have learned that. There are many things within mental health that happens to people every single day. But no one seems to worry about it because why? It would cost too much time, and the next thing that goes with time is money. Have we got the money to spend? Have we got this to research? Have we got that to find out? No, we haven't. So what do? We leave the children who are suffering from these conditions to go around the place, get themselves inveigled by better known people on the streets who push drugs and such forth, get them into these situations, and then what do? Leave them on their own. Leave them, let them go serve them sentence. But if they hold their mouth, when they come out, they're going to be in trouble. So it's a two-edged sword. You understand me? I've got the blade. So if I push, I get cut. And if I pull, I still get cut. And these are what's happening to the children with autism. The government seems to be aware that there is such a thing, and they need to look into these things and do something about it. In time, we hope that this is the seed that will be planted that will bring more attention and more concerns to others where autism is concerned. I want to thank every one of you all for coming, and may I say, God bless you all.